Hello lovelies, thanks for stopping by. So in today's video we have this very put together makeup look. So if this is what you'll be interested in, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another interesting video. So today we are doing a no foundation makeup. So we are not using any foundation whatsoever. So this is the concealer I'll be using. I'm going to be mixing these two shades to get my perfect shade. Also going to see here. If you notice, the concealer is brighter than my skin tone because that's how your concealer ought to be. Your concealer ought to be brighter or a few shade, like just one shade whiter or brighter than your foundation or your skin tone. Okay, so you're going to blend all of this out. I'm going to start with here. As you can see, here, here, so it's left with this two, my two under eyes. So I'm going to start with here. I'm going to do here. Remember, we didn't use any foundation at all, so this is just our concealer that we're using for the full makeup look. So I just finished blending this out. The next thing I'm going to go over to apply is my setting powder, but we're not using setting powder. We're going to be using a powder from my powder palette to set it first. Okay, so everything will just be in place, and yeah, so let me go over to use my powder to set it so it will be in place. I'm going to be using a lighter shade. This is the shade I'm using, so I'll just dab, shake off the excess, and then I press it. So you press it in, just press it, don't swipe, press. I'm taking another one for the second eye and press. Yeah, so I'm also taking it to this other, my T-zone, my forehead, my nose, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and yeah, also going to dab my smile line so we don't have any smile line when we smile. So next thing I'll do is to contour my nose. I'm going to use my powder, the darker shade of my powder, to contour my nose. Okay, so this is the shade we're using. As you can see, it's dark, so I'm going to be using this to contour my nose. I'm starting from my eyebrow here, and then I'll take it down. I also do this side. As you can see, our nose is looking contoured, but we're still going to use like a brighter shade of powder to outline it so you see the demarcation. So I'm using this brighter shade, the one I used to set my under eye. I'm using the exact same powder for outlining the bridge. So I'll take it from here all through to this place. I don't know if you can see the difference. It's now making my nose look pointed. As you can see. So that's how to contour your nose. I'm still going to do outline here so it will be very, very obvious. I'll just take a few more and then I do here. So as you can see, it's really giving. So I'm just going over to blend that darker shade of powder very well, blending it out. So the next thing we are doing is to powder the whole of our face. I'm going to combine two shades of powder to get my exact shade, because I don't have my exact shade of powder here. So I'm going to combine this. As you can see, it's already finished, getting finished already. So I'm using this and this to powder the whole of my face. So I'm taking it like this. I also take a little bit of, yeah, as you can see, and then I press. As you can see, I'm pressing it in. Pressing it in. You can already see the difference, yeah, and you can see here it's looking harsh, and you can see here is already looking good and smooth. So I'm going to continue that. I'm pressing it in, like I said. Just make sure to press it in. Everything is already coming together. As you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is to use my blush. I'm going to apply blush to my chin. Okay. For blush today, I'll be using this color. Which color will be best for me? Okay, I'll be using this color for blush. This baby pinkish-ish. So yeah, I'm just take a little bit of that. As you can see, I'm just dab a little bit of that, and then I take out the excess, and then I just press it in. Press it in. You can already tell the difference. I don't want it to be too loud, just a little bit of that, and you press it in. Taking more, and then I press. As you can see, press it in. I also do for the second side. Take out the excess and then press it in. You can also do your forehead and your nose. A little bit of that on your forehead, and then back to your cheek rather. Press it in. Make sure to press it in, blend it out so it doesn't look harsh. So I'm going to go back to use my powder again. Take my powder shade and also press it out. Why I'm doing this is just to blend everything out so everything will look seamless. As you can see, I'm pressing it in. So always endeavor to blend out. Blending is the key to a good and flawless makeup finish. So blend it out very well so it doesn't look harsh. Okay? Blend, 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 and more blend. So I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing so far. So the next thing I'll go ahead to do is to divide here from my ear to where the blush top. I'm going to divide it so it will be highlighted I'm also going to do it here. So I'm going to use like a slimmer shape of brush to do that. So this is the brush we're using. I'm going to take a lighter shade, like this shade of powder. Then I draw it, as you can see. You've seen it now. Okay, so I'm also going to do the same for here. Drag it down. Sorry, let's do that again. Drag it down. Yeah, as you can see. So the next thing I'll do is to prepare my brows so I can draw it. And make sure when you want to draw your brows, make sure your pencil is well sharpened. Okay, I'm going to use my spoolie to arrange my brow up. I'll take it up. Then I'm going to use my sharpened pencil to draw it. As you can see, I'm sharpening mine because it's looking, so see how sharp it is. Yeah, I'm just going to follow the shape of my brow to create it. So I'm not creating a new one. I'm just following the shape of my brow. So as you can see, I just only follow the shape of my brow, and I'm also going to do the O, following the shape of my brow. And when I get to this arc, I'm going to curve it down. As you can see, it's already coming together. I'm also going to do here. See how natural it's looking. It's looking very, very natural. So I'm also going to do here. I'm following the shape of my brow. I'll sharpen it. I'm doing the same thing here. And when you're using your pencil, make sure you draw light strokes. Don't press it hard so it doesn't look too obvious that you drew it. Let it, make sure to make it look as natural as possible. As you can see, I'm just using a light hand to just draw strokes, like little strokes. So yeah, so this is what they are looking like now. So we're done with the brow. I'm gonna go ahead to do my eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm using this darker shade of powder. I'm starting from here. I'm going to transition it to this point, and then I'm going to use like a golden color here. So I'm using this darker shade first for the outer part of my eyelid. So here, I'll just take a little bit of that, dab out the excess, and then I start from the outer here. I'm going to do the same thing for here. You can see everything is coming together. So I'm taking that, transition it from this point to this other point. Okay, make sure to always blend it out very well. So we are done with that. We're going to use this gold. It's kind of like have like a shimmer. I don't know if you can see that. It has like a shimmer. I'm going to use this gold to apply here. So I'll take it and then I apply it. Have you seen it? Always make sure to blend out very well. blending is the key. Like I said, always blend out very, very well. Everything is beginning to come together, so I'm going to use my powder brush to dust out the excess on here. So I'm going to take my powder shade and then I'll dust it off. I'm also dabbing it here to make my brows look as natural as possible, and then I'll dab off this. So I'm not using any lashes, so I'm going to use my mascara. So the next thing I'm going to do is my lip. I'm going for a nude look, so I'll just apply my eye pencil and wet lips, and that's all. Okay, so I'm going to use my eye pencil to outline the up of my lip. As you can see, it's looking so beautiful. I want to apply a little bit of pink, so I'm thinking this is my lipstick palette, so I'm thinking of using this shade of pink. I'll just do it down here a little bit, like you will not even notice that I applied anything. So here I'll dab. As you can see, everything is looking seamless. I'm going to blend out the top also. As you can see, we didn't use any foundation for this makeup look. This makeup look, you can use it to church, to work, to school, to a party, to a date night, dinner night, or wherever you can take it. And I didn't apply any eyelash, so I only used my mascara for the look. And yeah, we are not done. We're also going to like powder our face one more time just to make sure everything is in place. Note that I am not using any shimmer. So we are done. I'm going to arrange my hair, put on my accessories, and I'll be right back. Okay, and just like that, this is our final look. Let me know if you'll be trying this. What do you think about the look? Is this something you would try? Do you like it? Let me know in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification, so each time I post a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in my next video.